Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic, and it's time for a bit more gas in the pipeline today. So 5 days worth of gas puzzles to do again today. This is often the most popular video I do, so buckle in, be prepared to have a go at these puzzles yourself, and these should be genuinely approachable Sudokus. That's what gas stands for, and Sam, Clover and Philip create them one a day in rotation on the Daily Puzzles channel on Discord, and it is incredibly popular, unsurprisingly. So I am going to have a go at firing through these. Now, with the new system where they've effectively created links that work in our software every time, I've barely looked. I mean, I've loaded them up. I haven't really looked at the rules. I don't know what the rules of this are yet, for instance. So what I'm going to do is go through the rules of each puzzle and then try and solve them. Now, first of all, big day today. The new Patreon reward content is out. It is a Looney Tunes Sudoku pack. There are 3 puzzles, Taz, Tweety and Bugs, and those 3 characters are vying to get the sandwich. And you have to work out from the last puzzle who gets the sandwich and with which score. So do have a go at that if you're a Patreon. Do join Patreon if you're not and have a go at it. We think it's going to be popular, but that is for you to decide, of course. And we'd love to see you send in your entries. Now, we have wrapped up a couple of previous Patreon items. One was the Murder Mystery Hunt, which was the bonus for us reaching a number of Patreons, and I don't even remember what that number was, but thank you so much to all of them. Was it 5,000? I think it was 5,000 Patreons, and I think I read somewhere that puts us in the top few hundred of Patreon channels, which is astonishing. Thank you so much if you're supporting this channel. That's brilliant. Now, that is this. Oh yeah, sorry. The Murder Mystery Hunt was the reward for that. That was free, and we have published the solution document. There's not a video on that. It was just free content. We do videos for the monthly reward. And talking of that, August's reward was the Heatwave puzzle pack by Gruckles. Loads of thermo Sudokus and slow thermo Sudokus, and they were brilliant. And you can watch me struggle through them if you are a $3 Patreon. That is the incentive to spend $3 a month on us, almost as much as a cup of coffee. And then you can watch me. Oh, I really struggled with Puzzle 2 in that pack in this video anyway. I don't even remember the original solve of it, but that is now available for those Patreons. Do have a look at that if you're interested. And yes, we have published this month, as I say. So that Patreon reward is out there. Now, last night we were doing, well, Simon was solving The Witness, and that video is available on the channel now. So you can watch that going on. Another couple of hours added to his tally. I think he's over 10 hours now. He's got some way through the game, but it's very hard to tell how far. So that was fun. I was reading out super chat messages, and it was quite good fun, I have to say. So that's available. Not quite sure when he's going to have another go at that. And in fact, I'm going to discourage him from the most likely day because that doesn't suit me. Anyway, we will see when the next installment of that is. But let's get on with these gas puzzles. I'm going to read the rules now. So this first one from August the 11th, we get the dates now. It's called Coast to Coast by Sam. Normal Sudoku rules. Where there are 2 digits given outside the grid, so like this 1 and 4, they must appear in either order in symmetric positions in the first and last 3 cells of that row. Okay, so the 1 and 4 can either be in those 2 cells, in which case we'd know which way round they were, or in those 2, in which case we wouldn't. For example, if one appears in the second cell, the other must appear in the second last cell. Yeah, that's those. Okay, well, that's not much of an extra rule in a way. Okay. Next one, this looks like a quadruple puzzle by Philip Neumann. So digits in circles must appear in the 4 surrounding cells in any order. So those cells are 2, 4, 5, and 8 in some order. That's quite simple to understand. The next one by Clover is an xthermo. So we have thermo Sudoku, where digits have to increase along the thermometers from the bulb, and X Sudoku, where any two digits joined by an X must add up to 10. Not all X's are necessarily given. Then on the 14th of Sudoku, we have, we have two puzzles by Sam. We have deficit Sudoku and surplus Sudoku. Right, now, how did Sam know I wanted that for my birthday, which was August the 14th? And be sure I didn't, because although there is a bit of a history of the UK Puzzle Association featuring a 7x7 deficit Sudoku and a 7x7 surplus, they can be monstrous because the rules are so different from the normal rules. Now, the rules are these. For deficit Sudoku, you have to place 1 to 7 in every row and column, but each 6-cell region contains each digit at most once. So obviously there will be a deficit of one digit in most of these regions. And there's that region, which obviously is just a single digit. So that is a kind of weird rule. You can't then rely on the fact that you've got to get a 7 into this. You could normally say, well, I have to put a 7 somewhere in this region. But in this puzzle, that is not given. And then the complement to that is surplus Sudoku, where you place 1 to 7 in each cell so that each row, column, and outlined region contains each number at least once. So that's the opposite rule. Each of these regions will contain one number twice and all the other numbers once, apart from this one, which doesn't count as in the rule set. So that's just the extra number. So those are very strange puzzles sometimes, and I'm a bit scared of them. Now, the 15th did set join by Philip Neumann. Oh, this is a disjoint subset. So I think that title anagrams to disjointed. Disjointed. No, there's an extra I, almost. Anyway, so this is a disjoint subset rule, so digits can't appear in the same relative positions in different boxes. So because there's a 2 in the top left there, that cannot be a 2. Now, the other way of looking at this is that all of these digits in the top left positions must be a set of 1 to 9. So there's quite a lot of given digits there, so it's a bit of a terrifying rule set sometimes, but I like the fact that we're given quite a few digits. That's probably what makes it approachable. So those are the puzzles. 8 minutes into this video, I'm now going to finally start solving. If I remember, I will restart each puzzle so I know my time on the screen, and let's get cracking. So let's do some ordinary Sudoku first. We've got a 3 in one of those cells, a 2 in one of those. Oh, we can place 7 in row 2. Oh, there's not much other stripes. Oh, look at that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 thing. Oh my God, that's all you can do at the start. Okay, so then we get a 7 in one of these two. Let's try and take 7s on. Right, let's use the rule then. We've got... Right, 1 and 2. So 1 is in one of those two cells, and 2 is therefore in one of those two. We know where it is now. It's got to be there. That gives us the 1 here. Now, 1 and 4 is either 1 there and 4 there, or 1 here and 4 there. I don't know how to pencil mark that, so I'm not going to do it. 2 and 7. So that can't be either. So this must be a 7 and that's a 2. 4 and 7 in the next one. So 7's over here in one of those two positions. 4 is in the corresponding position over here. Down here we've got 2, which can't be there. It must be here. 4 opposite it. That rule's really turned into something quite straightforward. That can't be 1 or 4. So 4 and 1 must be in those positions. Unless I've misunderstood the rule, it's playing fairly straightforward for us. So Thank you, Sam. 5, 4, 7, 2, 1, 8, 9. So this is a 3, 6 pair. In fact, the 6 is a naked single. I can't get the mode right. There we go. That's an 8, 9 pair to fill the rest of the row. Quickly scanning up to row 3 in case that falls, but it doesn't. We need a 1 there. Maybe we can finish 1s. No, we can't. There's a 1 in one of those cells and a 1 in one of those. 2s. We've got a lot of 2s in the grid. Yes, we can place a 2 here in box 5. 2 here. 2 here now and not there. That has fixed 1 and 7 in the center there, which doesn't do much else. We've got, that's a naked single 4 though. So, oh yes, we've got the 1s finished. 6 and 9 are a pair at the top. So we can place 3 in the central box and then finish it with 8 and 9. We get a 6, 4 pair. That has to be 6 and that 4. Because we know 4's over here somewhere. 2, 3, 4, 1, 6 goes in there, and in one of those 2 cells. 7, 1, 3, 4, 9, 2. That is 5 or 8. 2, 3, 7, 1. So, oh, that's a 5 to finish off the box, obviously. So that makes this an 8. Now we've got a 4 and a 5 up here. That gives us a 4 there. That fixes the 4 in row 6. So we've done all the clues now, the extra clues. I think we get a 3 right where my cursor is. That is a naked single 8, which makes that 9, fixes 8 there. 6 and 5 are done in column 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 7. No, I don't know how to do the 6, 8, 9 triple to finish there. Oh, where should I be looking now? Oh, this bottom row. We get 1 and we get 7 and 3 done. 4 is there with a 5, 9 flanking it. 3 and 7 can go in over here. The first column, no. The last column, yes, they can't be 5, so 5 is there. That's the 5 in column 9. 5 there, we've got a 3, 6 pair, they can go in now. That fixes the 9, 6 pair as well. Get a 9 here and here. 8 in the first column, we've got 6 and 9 to put in the column. 8 there, just a couple of boxes left to finish. 8 and 9. And 8 again, and 5. There we go. So that is coast to coast. Just under 5 minutes. I'm certainly happy enough with that. We can move on to try the quadrangle. So, okay, what am I going to do here? Let's do some X-wing stuff. So there's a 3 there and a 3 there. That uses the 3s for rows 2 for columns 2 and 3. Look, yeah, there's a 4 there and a 4 there. So the 4 in row 9 has to now be here, not on this quadruple. That leaves that to be a 5 or a 6. It's a bit of a haphazard way of attacking this, isn't it? 1, 3, 4, 8. So that one, which overlaps with 1, 2, 7, 8, is a 1 or an 8. 1, 3, 4, 8 are there. This has to be a 2 because it's on that 1, 3, 4. So that's a 1 or a 4. I think that means this has to be a 3. No, that's quite wrong. This is not a 3 because 3s are up there. So that's 1 or 4 as well. This is a 3. That means there's a 3 in one of those cells and a 4 below because of that 1, 4 pair. That also means this has to be 5 or 7. And 4. 4 is in that box and that box. So this can't be 4. Right. So 1, 4. In fact, I've just seen that 4 helping out as well. 2, 5 and 8 here, obviously. 4 is in one of those two, but it could be in both of those, so I'm not filling that one in just yet. This can't be a 1 now. Jumping all around the place. That now has to be a 7. We get a 1-2 pair there, but 2 is in that group, so we know which way round they are. That gives us a 1 down here somewhere, and a 1 down here. 7 and 8 are pairs there, so 7 must be here. That can't be 8. 7 is now in one of those two cells, and that must be 7. So this is a 1 and 5. We can fill them in. That's not a 5. 5, 1, 4, 7. That is 3 or 6. That's 3, 5 or 6. This is definitely not the way to do this. These are from 4, 5 and 6, although that one can't be a 6. No, right, 3 must be down here somewhere. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. These can't be 8 and 9. That's a 6, 7 pair. So that's an 8, 9 pair. 1, 6, 7. So this is now a 3, 5 pair. One, 2, 8, 7. We've got 1, 3 and 4. So that's 3 or 4. Up here, 2, 3, 5 or 7. So we know where 7 is now. It's here, sorry. Then 2 must be here, and in fact we can fill in 3 and 5. That fixes this. We've got a 6, 9 pair down the bottom. That makes this a 2, 8 pair. We know the order. 2, 8, 3, 5. So this is a 1, 7 pair now because of its circle. And that means 6 and 9 are there. Now, that's good. Okay, that's become a 1, 3 pair, and we know where the 1 is. So this is a 4, 5 pair. 6 and 9 still to go in the column. 1, 7, 4, 2, 8. So we've got 3 here now. These are from 5, 6 and 9. They're forming a triple. That sorts out the 4, 5. 2, 8 are up there. 4, 9 are below them. This is still not resolved. 1, 3, 8, 4, 2. Come on, use something. Right, that has to be an 8 on this circle. Then these are from 5, 6 and 7. That 8 makes this a 2. That gives us a 2 there. That makes this 8. We've got a 2, 5 pair, and then a 3, 6 pair. 7, 1, 4, 9, 8 at the beginning. 6, 4 up there. That's a 5, 7, 9 triple, so we get 6. This is a 9 to finish the row. 9, 4, 8, 2, 5, 7. So these are from 1, 3 and 6. I'm missing something around there. Now 4, 5, 7, 8 there. So that's a 6. That was fairly straightforward if I'd spotted it. 4, 5, 7, 8, 6. So that must be 3. 1, 2, 9 triple. Actually, we can put in the 2. That makes this a 5. This has to be a 6 now. So 9 there. That places the 6 up here, and indeed 3 and 1. This is a 6. Surely this 4, 5's done. Yes, it is. 4, 6, 3, 2, 5, 7, 8. Let's finish off these down here. They can be done. So 8 is there now. Yes, we can do 5 and 7. That 8 has finally finished this 8, 9 in column 4. 3, 9 up there. Can't do those yet. Can do this 5, 3. That fixes the 3, 9. That fixes 4, 9. 4, 6, 8 up the middle here. That's fairly straightforward. 1 there. 3 and 1. Let's go back to 9 and 1 and 9, 7, 5. So there we go. Not too bad. I forgot to restart the watch that time, but it felt like 5 minutes, little over maybe. Nice puzzle, actually. So let's not forget to restart on the xthermo, or yes, xthermo Sudoku. So, tempting to do some pencil marking, but look, that's got to be 4 and 6 at the end of that one. Just got to be 1, 2, 3, therefore. And the beginning of this, that can't be higher than 6. So again, 4, 6, that is a straightforward start. Those are 5-cell thermos, everything else is 4. So this can't be 9, 1 or 8, 2. It's either 7, 3 or 6, 4. That, they are quite small, therefore. This one ought to be fairly helpful because this can't be higher than 7. 3 or 4. So they're not resolved. Now, what's going on here? That can't be 4, 6. And it can't be 2, 8. So it must be 3, 7. And therefore it's a 1 at the start. And that fixes this as 2, 3, 4, 6. I hope I haven't made a mistake. It doesn't feel all that clean, actually. Maybe I've done something wrong. That's now a 4. So we get a 6. 4, 8, 6. So this could be 3, 7. It can't be 4, 6. And it can't be 2, 8. So it is 3, 7. That's an 8 or a 9. So we've got a 8, 9 pair in the bottom row. That's a 2 because it can't be 3. That's become a 9. So we get 8 at the start of the row. 5 and 1 can go in column 6. 5 and 9 can't go in row 2. 4, 8, 9 triple here. That can't be 4. That does fix the 5, 9. 1, 2, 6 triple down here. The bottom can't be 6. 8 is there. 5 is there. Right, this is a bulb. Don't know what to do with it. What about this? 1, 3 or 5 by Sudoku. So what's... There's no 2 on it, so let's keep going. That's 3, 4 or 6. This can't be 8. So 4, 5 or 7. And this then is 6. Can't be a 5 on an X. 8 or 9. It can't be 8 and it can't be 6. So that is a 9. Get a 1 there. Now this can't be 1 and this can't be 3 and this can't be 4. 4, 3, 2, 1, 9. Ugh, horrible triple here. That's not 9. 4, 3, 2, 6, 1. So 8. This is 5, 7 or 9. 3, 5, 1. So this can't be 3, 7 or 1, 9. So this is even and it can't be 2 or 8. So that's definitely a 4, 6 pair. Get rid of 4 there. Put it in there. That's now an 8, 7 pair, which fixes 9 and 8. This is a 2. I think this is all working. 5 and 6 can go in. We've got 1, 3 and 8. That's going to have to be 3, 1, 8, 4, 2, 6. These are from 5, 7, 9. That's 2 or 1. It's got to be 1. So that's not 9. 1, 9, 8, 7, 6. So this is a 2, 4 pair, and we can fill in 3 and 5. That's not 5. 7 and 7 there. 9, 5, 7. That doesn't resolve the 4 or 6, but the 2, 4 pair does. Now 3, 8, 9. The rest feels like it's going to be finishing off, so that's gone fairly well. And I'm in good heart now, going into the deficit and surplus, assuming I haven't made a mistake. I haven't quite finished this off. Oh, there's a 7, 8 pair there. 1, 3, 6. So that's 2 or 4. 5 and 9 have to go into this box. So 5, 9, 3, 7. Doesn't fix this digit. 1 or 2 there. That's not resolved. Right. 8 and 7 are. That does 8 and 7 there. We need an 8 in column 7. That's 2 or 4, which is part of a pair. That sorts out 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 2, 4. This is a 6. Then we get a 2 here, and 4 and 3. And it says okay. Let's just check the thermos. What's the time? Oh, 5 minutes exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 6, 3, 6, 7, 9, 2, 3, 7, 9, 1, 3, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 7, 4, 6, 7, 8. That all looks like it works. Excellent. That's not a nasty puzzle at all. And I think those are very much the keys to breaking in. Let's hope I got them all the right way around. Right, here we go then with the deficit deficit Sudoku, not the deficit surplus. Right, so often the key is to do whole rows or columns. So we've got to fit, that's a naked single 2, and then that must be 6 and 7. 5 and 3 need to be in column 2. 1 and 7 need to be in row 2. That's, well, it can't be 6 because that would repeat in the box. That's not allowed. So that's a 1, 7 pair. 6 there, 7 there, 1 there, 7 there, 1 there. Well, this isn't too bad so far, but those are the rows that we were largely given. Now we need to do something. What? Right, where does 4 go in the top row? Can't be anywhere there or it would repeat in that box, so it's got to be here. That's the sort of question that can be helpful. Then there's a little group. 4s are in some sort of 2 by 2 diagonal pattern there. So what about, I was going to say 3 in the bottom row, but it doesn't look quite as helpful. Well, it's got to be either there or there. That's not such a useful question. 1 in the left-hand column. No, one of those two. Well, you can see these two cells. They can't be 3, 7, 2 or 5. They also can't be 4. So now we know they are 6 and 1, and we can fill them in. So that's not 1. That does actually sort out that 1 and 3. Got a 2, 7 pair to finish column 2 with. This is a naked single. It sees 1, 3, 4, 6 in the box and 2, 7 in the row. So that's a naked single. Now I think we're probably going to be doing okay. 6, 4, 3, 1, no, that's not sorted out. That's a naked single. 7. 6 and 3 can be resolved. 3, 1, 4, 5. So 6 in the top row must be there. Then there's a 2, 7 pair. Now just looking at this cage, that's got to be a 1. 6, 4. That's a 2, 5 pair in the column. That's 2 or 5 in the row. Right, we're going to need, that is 2 or 5 because of its box, because of its region. So now that's a 7. That gives us a 2 down here. Now we've got a 5, 7 pair, and in their region that makes that a 2. 5 in the centre, 2, 5. Yeah, and that sorts out 7 and 5, which sorts out 2 and... no, sorts out 7 there and 2 there. And that's okay. Okay, 3 minutes 15. That's quite a good result on a puzzle like that. Let's try the complimentary one for August the 14th. And this makes you think the other way. So again, start on the rows and columns where we get some givens. That 2 is a naked single. So is that 5 now. 3 there. Again, a 1, 7 pair. This looks so weirdly symmetrical with the last puzzle. Look, we've got 2 3s in this box. So everything else appears once. Can we use that? No. But there must be a 4 in this box, and it can't be in the bottom row, so it's got to go in there. And this is how you have to think a bit differently. So 1, 3 and 7 must be in those cells. So that is 2 or 5. It can be 2, because repeats are allowed, weirdly. 1, 1, 5, 3, 4. There has to be a 2 in this box, and it has to be in one of those two. 2, 4, 3, 7. So we've got 1, 5, and 6 to go in there. I don't know how to do that. 6, 1, 7, 4, 2. I'm using the wrong sort of logic. The 1 in this box, there is a 1 in this region, and it can't be there or there because of these ones. So that is a 1, right? 7 there, 6, 7, 6. Okay, so those rows and columns 2 and 6 are done. 5, 6, 1, 7, 4. This can still be a 2. There must be a 3 in one of those cells, though. 2, 3, 7, 4. There must be a 6 in this box, and it's got to be, in one of those two positions. One of those is a 6 in, in column 3. And one of those in column 7. That's not really a useful finding, sorry. Yeah, it's about things that have to be put in. So there has to be a 5 in one of these positions as well. Can't be there. 5, 1, 6. That can't be 3 or 4. We need to get a 4 in one of those. Not that one, actually. 4 is in one of those two. 5, 6, 1, 4. Oh, this does your head in, doesn't it? 7, 4, 2. 1 and 6. That sees all of them. That can still be a 6. 4, 2, 5, 6. So this, yeah, it doesn't matter that it sees 5, 3, 7, and 4. It sees 1, 2, 4, and 5, just horizontally and vertically. That is the way to look at this. But it's so hard to get a grip on what does need to go in and what doesn't. 4, 3, 6. This is the one, isn't it? We need to put in 1, 2, 7, and 5. So that's a quad of 1, 2, 7, and 5. So 6 must go here. Wow. So that's not a 6. The 6 in column 3 is here. The 6 in column 1 is here. Right. That feels like it's progress. That can be 2 or 7. This can be 1, 2, or 7. Now we've got a repeated 6 up here. So these are all from, oh, that's not a 6. These are all from 2, 3, 4, and 7. That has to be 2 or 7. 4, 6. We need to put a 2 in this box, in this region. It's got to be there. That makes this a 7. 1 and 5 have to go in that row, and that's a 1, 5 pair, which works in a column for us. So this has to be where 2 is. 1, that's 3 or 5. We can place 4 in this column. This is a naked single 3. That's going to finish the row. Surely, yeah, that is naked. That is naked. 5 and 4, yes, they are both naked in the row. That's now 1, 5 there, 1 there. Yes, we can do that 5, 3. And as long as I've got this right, it probably won't say, oh, it says looks good to me. I don't know how the 5 minutes 13. That's not too bad. I think there's something about the first one, about deficit Sudoku, that sets you up to be thinking wrongly about surplus Sudoku. I find it very confusing, but I'm pleased to have got through that. I think they are fairly generous examples of their type. And now on to the disjoint subset by Philip Neumann. So, okay, let's look. There's a lot of central cells done already. So we can put in a 9 there to complete the set of central cells. That gives us a 9 by Sudoku. That is 3 or 4. I'm not really looking at the disjoints at the moment, to be honest. But I should be, because there's a 7 there. So we are away. 8 and 7 here. I don't think they've been resolved by the disjoint. 6, yes, 6 just by ordinary Sudoku there. 4 there. This is a 1, 2, 5. In fact, we know that's a 5. How about 1, 2 in the top right? Can't resolve those even by the disjoint. 3 there. 8 and 7. 3 and 5. Well, we've got boxes 4 and 6 fully done. So 3 by Sudoku there. 7 therefore here. 1 and 8. Box 2 is just done. That's a 7. These 8 and 7 have been resolved. We've got a 1 or a 2 there. Must need some disjoint there, but it's probably easier to just keep doing ordinary Sudoku where we can. So 8, 8, 8. That finishes the 8s. 3 in the final column is there. 2 or 4 in the bottom right. Yeah, we've got a 2, so that's got to be a 4. That's the disjoint helping out. And it's great when you can just, naked there, when you can just turn it into an extra bit of help rather than something that is really weighing on your mind as difficult to resolve. I mean, this has gone, I did say I thought Philip had provided a lot of information, and frankly, as long as you use it, that really was helpful. 2 and 6 here. The disjoint doesn't resolve that. That's a surprise. 1 and 9 here. Yes, it does. 1, 9, so that's not a 1. 1 in that corner resolves this bit of the disjoint as well. We get a 1 here, 2 here, 9, and we've got a 1, 6 pair, which I'm going to use the disjoint. It's probably easier to use Sudoku, but that's pretty quick in the end. I didn't start the clock again, but that feels like about 3 minutes. So that actually is about as approachable a disjoint subset puzzle as you can ever get. Thanks, Philip. That really is quite a kindness at the end. But frankly, I mean, this set wasn't too bad at all. So even though the video is about 38 minutes long, spent 8 minutes kind of introducing the puzzles at the beginning and just half an hour solving what was effectively 6 puzzles. So pretty happy with that. I hope you had a go at all of those because they really were approachable. As always, this is the genius of Philip and Sam and Clover. They can produce this stuff and it really is good fun to do. So as always, thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again soon on the channel. Bye for now.